introduction to Unit 4. Unit 4 is chunked into 4 sections and works towards having students master the following 4 skills. First, students must decide whether relations define a function and then evaluate the functions expressed in function notation. Next, students learn to graph linear functions on the coordinate plane and identify key features, as well as identifying transformations of the parent function f of x equals x. These expectations also include learning how to represent the domain and range using inequalities for real-world situations. And finally, students are expected to learn how to identify terms of arithmetic and geometric sequences, which includes writing the formula for the nth term of these sequences when given the value of several of their terms. But, as we do in every unit, we begin by checking if students are ready. Remember, the overview and readiness lessons pre-assesses students' understanding of 3 prerequisite skills. To enter Unit 4, students should already know how to calculate slope, describe graphs, and find patterns that they can extend. Most of the information students should have learned in 8th grade. For instance, they should have learned how to represent proportional and non-proportional relationships using tables, graphs, equations, and verbal descriptions. In addition, they should know how to find the y-intercept and the slope or rate of change for lines given various forms. Plus, they should be able to write the equation in slope-intercept form. But do they really remember that? That is what this section helps us to find out. Remember that for each question a student answers incorrectly in the 3-question check, they are directed to a mini lesson that reviews the content they struggle with. Included in this Unit 4 is an inquiry PhET simulation. This additional support provides students with the mathematical experiences that they may lack in regard to functions. Students begin by examining the effect different functions have on visual images before moving on to explorations with numbers and equations. Time permitting, students can even challenge themselves to determine the mystery function when given the domain and range values. This inquiry task is a great way to visually reintroduce students to vocabulary terms such as input and output, and reinforce the relationships between tables, graphs, and equations. With functions being the bedrock of all algebraic learning, this project is not to be missed.